Names have meaning, and people don't give names the attention they perhaps deserve. So when you're reading some of these ancient texts, then look up the names and what the name means. Don't try to understand the text, just read it. But the names have meanings, and I shall explain that. Alright, I've got them up on my screen, and I'm going to work through the names as they appear in the black book. Now it's a black book because there's no light in it. It's a fucking book, and it's made by man. But this is made by a supreme consciousness, which is the light, and that is found within. It's not in a book. The book serves as a guide. Okay? So the names go like this, and I'm going to read through them all, and then I'll explain them. So it goes God, Adam, Seth, Enosh, Kenan, Mahalalel, Jared, Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech, Noah, Shem, Arphaxad, Canaan, Shelah, Eber, Peleg, Roi, Serug, Nahor, Terah, Abraham, later becomes Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Levi, Kohath, Amram, Moses, Gershon, Shebuel, Judah, Perez, Hezron, Ram, Aminadab, Nahshon, Salmon, Boaz, Obed, Jesse, David, Solomon, Rehoboam, Abiyah, Asa, Jehoshaphat, Jehoram, Ahaziah, Joash, Amaziah, Uzziah, Azariah, Jotham, Ahaz, Hezekiah, Manasseh, Ammon, Josiah, Joachim, Elakim, Jenakanoah, Konoah, Jehoiakim, Shealtiel, Pedaiah, Zerubbabel, Abiud, Eliakim, Azor, Zadok, Achim, Eliud, Eliza, Matan, Jacob, Joseph, Emmanuel, Jesus Christ, Church. Now I'm going to go through what those names mean, and I'm going to explain each one with the knowledge that I do have. God, the God, which is your brain. It's this in here, in the temples, that was built in silence. Meditation is silent. Adam, which means man, which means the intellect. It means your intellect, your intelligence that comes from your consciousness. Seth means appointed. Enosh means mortal man. Kenan means born of sorrow. Mahalalel means glory of God. Jared means shall come down. Enoch means instructing and dedicated, or devoted instructor. Methuselah, his death shall bring. Lamech, those in despair. Noah, comfort and rest. Shem means the fame of. Arphaxad is Babylon's fortress. Canaan and sorrow. Shelah, extend like a plant. Aber, beyond the place of. Peleg, division, which is at the Tower of Babel, where the division occurred and people's languages were confused. Roi, a friend. Going back to the Tower of Babel, when they were confused, something happened to their consciousness where they could no longer communicate with each other. And it's going to happen again. Roy, a friend. Serug, also, it branches out. Nahor means enraged. Terah, with fury. Abram, a glorious father. Abraham, a father of a multitude. So that is again the intellect. Isaac, in ancient Hebrew it's Yitzhak, and it means laughter. It comes from the sacred secretion. It's got DMT in it. It makes you happy, it makes you laugh. Jacob, in ancient Hebrew it's Yakub. It means as he outwits. And Israel, a mighty prince, sees God. So an Israelite is somebody who cleans their house and meditates and sees God. Levi then joins himself to Kohath, an assembly. Amram, a glorious people. Moses, whom he rescued. In ancient Hebrew, Moses, his name is Moshe. It means he draws out. Gershom, strangers in a strange land. The Israelites look at the world and think, what the fuck is this place? I want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Your fucking politics and all the strange conspiracies. I want nothing to do with any of that shite, because all it does is cause confusion. Why the fuck would you want anything to do with that? Shebuel, captives delivered by God. Judah, in ancient Hebrew, the word Jew comes from the word Judah, which comes from the word Yahudah. So Yahudah is a collective. And Yahudum is singular, or is it the other way around? Can't remember. It means, Yahudah means related to Yah. Yah is higher consciousness. Yah is the spirit that is everything. Perez breaks open a way. Hezron, an area surrounded by a wall. Ram of great height. This is the wall. Breaking away from this, getting out of the fleshy tabernacle to be lifted up. The rapture. The rapture is a lift in consciousness. It's not being sucked into the sky. That's just stupid. Just think about that for a moment. People actually believe they're going to be sucked up into space. Come on. It's idiotic. And if you've believed that, then you've been fooled. And you need to overcome that your mind has deceived you. The rapture is when your consciousness is lifted up. That's the rapture. And it comes and goes, it comes and goes. Ishi Sarah, the struggle, enduring with God, fighting your brain, trying to get up there all the time. Trying to maintain the higher consciousness, to be lifted up, to be upright. Amadinidab, O my people who belong to the prince of your own higher consciousness. Nashon, a prophet. Salomon, clothed Boaz with strength. Obed, who serves your own higher consciousness, but serves others by telling them the truth. Jesse is here. David, one well loved. In ancient Hebrew, his name was Dode, and it means beloved. King David ruled for 33 years. Jesus was 33 years old when he was crucified. The crucifixion happens in here. Jesse is here. David, one well beloved. Solomon, peaceful. Sol, the sun, and the moon. They come together to make one. When the two become one, the moon is the subconscious, the divine feminine. Sol is the light of consciousness, the enlightened mind. Rehoboam, who sets the people free. Abiyah, my father is the Lord. I don't like the word Lord. When you know it's not a Lord. If you have a Lord, you're not free. So it's a religious It's a religious corruption. So Abi Yah means my father is Yah. Asa, the healer of Jehoshaphat, for whom Yah judged. Yahorim, and whom Yah raised up. Rapture. Ahaziah, Yahweh took hold of me. And Joash, and Yah is strong. Amaziah, mighty is Yah. And you look at the names in ancient Hebrew, it's always Yah. Like Matthew in ancient Hebrew is Matanyah. Jesus in ancient Hebrew, his name was Yah-Osha. Joash, Amaziah, mighty is Yah. Uzziah, Azariah, my strength and help are in Yah. Jotham, Yah is perfect. Ahaz, I took hold of Hezekiah, the strength of Yah. Manasseh, it made me forget my misery. Ammon, truly, I am the master builder. The builder within, that built your temple. The conscious intelligence that built this. That thing that you live in, that you've never really given any thought. This is why Jesus said, go within. And then you can meet the architect, your creator. Josiah, whom Yah healed. Joachim, Eliakim, whom Yah raised up. Again, the rapture. Jecanoah, whom Yah upholds. Koneiah, and did uphold. Jehoiakim, and will uphold. Shealtiel, have asked God about. Padiah, the ransomed of Yah. In other words, Yah has paid your ransom. You're perfect. There's nothing you can do to be redeemed of yourself. Here's a challenge for you. Okay? If you think you're holier than thou. Or you might look at me and think, oh, he swears. Here's the challenge. The 10 Commandments, the 10 holy instructions. Go out for 24 hours and live by them. You'll fucking fail. Because the ego can't do it. And then when you recognize that the ego can't do anything to save itself, then you'll stop trying. And then you let go. And when you go into meditation, you tap into that higher consciousness and the spirit works through you. It does it, not your ego. Yeah, the ransomed of Yah, Zerubbabel, the exiles who are in Babylon. Yeah, Babylon. What is Babylon? It's this fucking world. The human constructs, the garbage. Abiud, my father is glorious. Eliakim, my father will raise up. Azor, a helper. Zadok, the just one, the sacred secretion. Akim, will the Lord raise up. Eliud, my father is my praise. In other words, you don't need validation from the outside world. You won't give two fucks what people think. In fact, you'll challenge them directly and you won't back down. You will dig your heels in and you'll be upright and you'll call them out face to face, nose to nose on their fucking horse shit. And they can't handle it. Eleazar, God will help, or Yah will help. Matan, may the gift of. So Matthew is Matan Yah. It means the gift of Yah. Jacob is the one who grasped the heel. Joseph, to increase in greatness. Emmanuel, for God is with us. That higher consciousness, that spirit, it comes through you. Your throat chakra opens. You speak the truth. Jesus Christ, the Messiah and Saviour of. The word Messiah comes from the ancient Hebrew word meaning Ma'asayah. So when you raise your own consciousness, your own individual consciousness becomes the Ma'asayah. You become the tool, the implement of Yah. The Spirit will work through you and you'll tell the truth. So Jesus Christ, the Messiah and Saviour of the church. Not those religious whorehouses. This is the church. This. For those that meditate and meet Jesus, Yahusha, their own higher consciousness, and they see him coming in the sky on the clouds. The sky is their own consciousness. The clouds is their thoughts. So the church is those called out of Babylon. So let me read it all the way from the top. The God man, Jesus said you are gods, is appointed a mortal man. So I was born and I've been appointed mortal, and sorrow is born. The glory of God shall come down, instructing that his death shall bring those in despair comfort and rest. The fame of Babylon's fortress, I will make it fade away, and sorrow extend like a plant beyond the place of division, Babel. A friend branches out, enraged with fury. A glorious father, the father of the multitude, laughs as he outwits his enemy. A mighty prince sees Yah, and then joins himself to an assembly, a glorious people whom he rescued, strangers in a strange land, captives delivered by Yah. One who praises Yah breaks open a way into an area surrounded by a wall of great height. O my people who belong to the prince, a prophet clothed with strength who serves Yahweh is here. One well loved, peaceful, who sets the people free. My father is Yahweh, the healer of him whom Yahweh judged and whom Yahweh raised up. And Yahweh took hold of me, and Yah is strong, and mighty is Yah. My strength and help are in Yahweh. Yahweh is perfect. I took hold of the strength of Yahweh. It made me forget my misery. Truly, I am the master builder, whom Yahweh healed, whom Yahweh raised up, whom Yahweh upholds, and did uphold, and will uphold. I have asked Yahweh about the ransomed of Yah, the exiles who are in Babylon. My Father is glorious. My God will raise up a helper. The just one will Yahweh raise up. My God is my praise. Yah will help. May the gift of Jacob, the one who grasped the heel, increase in greatness. For God is with us, the Messiah and Saviour of those called out of Babylon. And the name is Yahweh, Yah, and his son is you. Male or female, doesn't matter. You've forgotten who you are. The fucking human species had its memory wiped because whatever it makes is against natural law, and it will be smashed down every time it does it. It's happened before and it's going to happen again, and that smashing down is called Empiko. There's nowhere to run to. There's nowhere to hide. The only place to go is within.